Republic of Ireland 0-1 Wales, hosts close to UEFA Nations League relegation. Harry Wilson curled home a stunning free kick as Ryan Giggs and #X27, understudies made light of the absence of Gareth, Bale and Darren Ramsey to deepen the Republic of Ireland and #X27 woes. The Derby winger left keeper Darren Randolph rooted to the spot as his 58th minute strike secured a 1-0 Nations League victory for Wales. The result piled the pressure on Ireland boss Martin O and #X27 Neill mid-boos on the final whistle at the Aviva Stadium. Until that point, an error-strewn game had lumbered along in mundane fashion, but once they had their noses in front, Giggs and #X27, youngsters rarely looked like surrendering their lead as the Republic and #X27's lack of creativity was once again cruelly exposed. O and #X27 Neill and assistant Roy Keane will mark 5 years at the helm next month, when they will need Denmark to lose in Wales and to then record their first win in 5 competitive matches in Aarhus 3 days later if they are to avoid relegation from League B, shorn of star man Bale, through injury, and Ramsey following the birth of his twins, the first time one of the two had not featured in a competitive game since the latter made his debut in 2008. Giggs put his faith in 18-year-old midfielder Matthew Smith and striker Tyler Roberts, just a year older. He sent out his team to play just as they had done in thrashing Ireland 4-1 in Cardiff last month, but where they had been slick and incisive on home turf, they lacked the precision to repeat their heroics in the first half at the Aviva Stadium, with the experienced Joe Allen a notable exception. The Republic and #X27's approach, as ever, was more prosaic, and while there was plenty of perspiration, the inspiration they have lacked for some time was once again in short supply. It was perhaps fitting that the game and #X27's first chance came courtesy of a 9th-minute error when Smith served up possession to Cyrus Christie on the edge of the box, although the Fulham man was unable to profit as keeper Wayne Hennessy dived to his left to keep out a low-curling effort. Both sides were guilty of surrendering the ball at regular intervals to kill their own impetus, and it was not until the closing stages of the half that either threatened again. Tyler Roberts diverted a Connor Roberts cross straight to Randolph 9 minutes before the break, and Shane Duffy troubled Hennessy no further at the other end after meeting Jeff Hendrick and #X27's corner. F's what? A. Hit. Vi Harry Wilson loves a free kick. pic.twitter.com/06bzl by Callum Robinson, drafted in for the injured Callum O and #X27 Dowda, was the one man who looked capable of making the difference for the home side, and he saw a goal-bound 41 Street minute shot blocked by Smith and #X27's lunge. If anything, the quality of football dropped as the second half got underway, with both sides criminally careless in possession, but that all changed as Wales took the lead after Ireland shot themselves in the foot. Harry Arter and #X27's clumsy challenge on Connor Roberts' 22 yards out handed Wilson the chance to test Randolph, and the keeper took a fatal step behind his wall as Wilson curled a left-foot shot into the top corner. Ireland and #X27's response was concerted, but largely without finesse, although Hennessy had to save from Hendrick when he drilled in a rising 66th minute effort from Matt Doherty and #X27's layoff. However, the visitors almost doubled their advantage from a 73rd-minute counterattack sparked by Tom Lawrence and David Brooks, while James Chester should have hit the target from point-blank range from the resulting corner. Substitute George Thomas was denied a second goal by Randolph in stoppage time. Republic of Ireland Darren Randolph, very little to do in the game, but could not get anywhere near Harry Wilson and #X27's fine free kick. 6th Matt Doherty, unable to have the kind of influence on the game he has had for Wolves in the Premier League this season. 5 Richard Keogh, comfortable at the back and productive in possession on a night when he saw plenty of the ball. 6 Shane Duffy, largely untested at the back, but might have done better with a header on goal from Jeff Hendrick and #X27's first half corner. 6 Kevin Long, solid in defense despite picking up an early booking for a foul on David Brooks, and provided an outlet down the left as Ireland attempted to play out from the back. 6. James McLean worked desperately hard at both his defensive and attacking duties, but collected a booking which will keep him out of next month and #X27's trip to Denmark. 6. Cyrus Christie should have scored when presented with an early chance by Matthew Smith and #X27's error, and while he was hugely industrious throughout, his passing lacked precision. 6. Harry Arter enjoyed a great deal of possession, but too often deep inside his own half and needlessly conceded the free kick from which Wales won it. 5. Jeff Hendrick, much more involved and effective than in recent games, but was unable to help his side find the breakthrough they craved. 7. Callum Robinson, one of few Ireland players to shine on the night, turned in a busy display and looked the man most likely to make something happen. 7. Aidan and #X27 Brian worked hard to provide a focal point for the Republic, but too often found himself surrounded as he attempted to bring teammates into play. 6. Substitutes Shane Long, for and #X27 Brian, 56, put himself about in customary fashion, but chances were few and far between. 6. Sean Maguire, for Robinson, 60, got involved in a desperate late scrap for an equalizer, but struggled to make an impact. 6. Scott Hogan, for Kevin Long, 75, thrown into a frantic rescue mission, but lacked meaningful service. 6. Wales Wayne Hennessy, vital early save to deny Christie and was always in the right place when his goal was threatened. 7. Connor Roberts, a real Ryan Giggs favourite, and it is easy to understand why, broke forward to win decisive free kick. 7. James Chester, restored to the starting lineup and showed his worth as he kept a tight rein on Ireland and #X27 forwards. 7. Ashley Williams, written off by many, but the veteran skipper stood up to the combative challenge that came his way. 7. Ben Davis, mopped up well when under pressure, but second booking of the competition rules him out of the Denmark finale. 7. Joe Allen, outnumbered in the first half, but helped turn the tide Wales and #X27 way by finding passing angles after the break. 8. Matthew Smith, handed surprise first start and found midfield battle tough, early mistake almost led to Ireland taking lead. 6. David Brooks, struggled to find his Premier League form as aggressive Ireland defenders left their mark on him. 5. Harry Wilson, anonymous in the first half, but then came up with a special free kick to settle the contest. 7. Tom Lawrence, looked Wales in #X27, sharpest attacker throughout when cutting in from the left and went close. 7. Tyler Roberts, struggled to make an impact on his first start after surprisingly getting the nod over the informed Sam Vokes. 5. Substitutes George Thomas, for Smith, 74, brought on in final quarter to shore things up and almost scored second. 6. Chris Gunter, for Wilson, 85, won his 91st cap in the final moments as his experience was called upon. 6. Sandy King, for Brooks, 87, another late addition to strengthen the midfield area as Wales came under pressure. 6.